Mr. Rogers always said to find the helpers, and boy did we find a helper in our friend Kyle. So number one, Kyle was Mr. Positive when it came to searching for a property. He helped us find this camper, he fixed the roof for us, and then he hauled it all the way from Maryland to West Virginia. I mean, really, who does that? And then you'll see in this video, he just can't stop helping. Do you like our makeshift bridge? This one was the smart move of the day. The camper wheels definitely wouldn't have liked that bump. Also smart, making sure your dog and your kid are out of the way. And sometimes you have your not so smart moves, like taking down a tree right next to a power line. But you know what? All's well that ends well, right?
Let me cut it some more, maybe we'll just hold it onto it for a second. Right?
Alright, so we got that pesky tree out of the way, and the next step was moving this old pop-up camper that does not have functioning wheels. However, what I found is men with big trucks like to see what those big trucks can do. I'll just look at Kyle, backing up this trailer with no wheels, like a boss, and not hitting my husband. Double win. So in later videos, we'll address this trailer again, but for now, we're going to park it here and get on to the rest of things. And here she is, folks, a 1990-something camper in all its glory. And I know some people do really cool makeovers with these things, but I don't think we're going to do that. Well, never say never, just not right now. Right now, we have to save all of our pennies for the cabin that we're planning to build here. The camper is just temporary. We need a functional space where we can cook some meals, take a shower, and sleep at the end of the day. What is it with men having to squat behind a vehicle or camper that's backing up? Again, I'm going to have to thank Kyle for not hitting my husband. So right about now is the moment of truth, or I can't say that, moment of truth for our makeshift ramp. Will it work? Between the three adults here, none of us thought to move the cinder blocks before trying to back the camper in. Well, I guess you can't think of everything. I did consider speeding up this next minute of video because basically it's just the camper backing up, but I thought we should leave it so that we can appreciate Kyle's excellent skills in backing up a camper with his big truck. And I personally really do consider it a skill because I can barely back into a parking space. In fact, I pretty much never do because I'm really, really bad at it. And here you can see Bob and Nina still watching from a nice safe distance away, looking a little bit worried, but it's going to be okay. Because would you look at that? There she is, right where she was meant to be. And here is our campsite until we build our cabin. Now, I'm wondering if people name their campers. Should we name this thing? And again, cute picture of Bob and Nina, who were so patient. And then Bob had to take a little nap in the sun. It may be old, but really it was pretty darn clean for its age. What you see in that carpet is the window that got busted, but we just need to vacuum that up, wipe the surfaces, and we're ready to go. Now, this one is super excited about this kitchen that is just her size, and she's redecorating the whole thing in her head. So maybe eventually we'll have to do this camper makeover. She was also beyond excited to find that the table turns into a bed. And I'm just going to pop this sign in here. I think I showed it before, but in any case, comment below if you can figure out where they came from.
How do you come up here and I wish I had a teleporter.
I had to include this clip because Bob just looks so majestic sitting on that log with the sun behind him. It's just beautiful. I included this clip in today's video because Tom and I just had to laugh at his video skills because they are a work in progress. And that's what we want to show on this channel is that you got to start somewhere and you'll get better as you go along. So maybe it's a little wobbly. Maybe he moves too fast. Maybe, as you'll see at the very end, he does stick his fingers in the screen, but he will get better. Another reason that we love hiking our property is we get to see Bob just being a dog and doing doggy things like finding deer bones and chewing on them and running and jumping. In his day-to-day, you're not going to find him running after a ball and fetching and all that nonsense. However, he does enjoy delicately chewing off the fuzz on a tennis ball. And of course, stealing food from the chickens. But the circus dog does come out of him when you introduce a hula hoop into the situation. The boy loves to jump. Not only do we get to see Bob be a dog, we get to see our kids being kids without a screen in front of their face, taking the time to notice the small things like a patch of moss for the perfect nap, or turning you into a fairy.
How am I gonna? It's so cold.
Well, just get a little bit in your one hand like this.
That's the freshest water I ever tasted.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.